Good morning, folks. Today we are going to talk about some of the technology that we will use in class throughout the year. I know that we're going to be using a lot of different things and it can be difficult to keep it all in order. So I just want to show you some tips and tricks that you can always refer back to. The first task that we are going to go through today is that we are going to create a folder for biology in our Google Drive. So if you go to drive.google.com, you might have some old files and folders from before, but I do want you to create a biology folder. And you can create that with new folder. And then you can title it whatever you want. As you can see in my background, I usually do a symbol like a star and exclamation point, and that allows me to keep things towards the top. So I'm going to call this demo and create the folder. By doing a symbol like that up top, it keeps it towards the top. Some other things you can do so you can spot your folder easily if you have a lot. You can right click to change the color. I'll go with nice orangey red here. If I decide I don't like the name of my folder or I had a typo, you can just, you can again right click and rename that folder whatever you would like. So one of your tasks today was to create a biology folder. And then within your biology folder, you can put your digital notebook where you can insert files. And once you've created that biology folder, and once you have created that biology folder, I had asked you to upload a screenshot of it to know that you had done it. So you have a couple ways that you can do that. Number one, you can use a program called Snagit, S-N-A-G-I-T, and the capture image. I am using Snagit to video record right now, so I can't do both. But your other option is to use the print screen function on your computer. So I have a button called PRT SCR in my upper right corner. That's my print screen. I press it once and it copies the image. And it's not going to pop up so you can see it. But if I go into my folder, I could create, let's just make a Google Doc. And then I can right click and paste. And I use the extended screen. So there's my extended screen. But if I am to zoom in, I can see there is my folder that I had been asked to create. And then I can save my title, folder upload. It's being saved in my biology folder. And you can always move folders if you don't like where they are. You can create folders and move things wherever you need them if you need to do that. So once that is saved, then you can upload that into Classroom. It would be under Recents, or you'd be able to find it through your Google Drive because it's now saved in your Google Drive folder. The next tool that we're going to use is our Blackboard. So Blackboard is the account that your parents can see. We're going to focus mostly on Google Classroom, but things that are in Blackboard that are important, we will have things like occasionally a test might be in there through eCart or through the Blackboard assignments itself. Remember, our syllabus is here if you need to refresh back. But the main thing that we're going to look at today is the tech book. So once you're logged in the tech book, it should keep you logged in. But if you ever need to find our tech book, you would go into Classroom, go into tech book, and then there's the module that you can click on, and it will bring you to the Fairfax website. So I'm going to put in my handle. I don't need any @ because I'm through the Fairfax website, and I will put in my password. And now it will load me into the system. So the things that we will be using is really mainly our science tech book, and yours will look a little different. I have my teacher view on, and we are going to explore that using scientific methods this morning. So when you click on that, it will bring you into all sorts of different things that you can explore. The main things I would like you to try today, you can read through the page, but I want you to see how you can highlight and make notes in your tech book. And it works the same, just like a regular textbook, but we've got these digital things. So anytime you see something that you're interested in, you can highlight. So you can, with your mouse, drag and highlight, and then you can make a highlighter color. You have 4 colors. You can make a Post-it note. Aristotle, is he important? And, you know, big thinker of the time. But now I know I have a little note to go back on. And so with these colors, I also want you to decide, how do you want to use these colors? So I've kind of said that yellow is my vocab, green is important things for me to remember. Maybe pink is questions that you have. Whatever method works for you, but you've got 4 colors to use. Or maybe you're someone who just likes to take notes and highlight the main idea. Anything highlighted in blue is a glossary with a definition, a video on it, details, all sorts of things that you can use as needed. And to find your notes, this More button is great. You have something called My Notebook. Again, my tools look a little different than yours because I'm a teacher. My Notebook. And whenever you use My Notebook, you can see all the things that I highlighted are now in My Notebook. So, with My Notebook, you can also always go back and see all of your notes as needed. And you can print them if you want. You can also turn them into a PDF. And then you would have a printable version or something that you could look at any time. So with your time today, that's just a little bit of the tech that we are going to experience, but those are some of the main things that we will use this year. Keep yourself organized and know how to access your tech book.